we got our Street Fighter patch notes. It's been out for a couple of days now. We'll do an early power level check on everybody and see how we're feeling overall. Big fan of a lot of the changes. I feel like Capcom's usually pretty good about it. They target things that are very interesting. Good example of this was the Ed change in this patch with his level 2. We'll keep the cool combos, keep all the fun stuff you guys have, make it so that it's still really valuable if you can hit the hard stuff, but then what we're gonna do is make it so that you don't destroy the opponent's drive gauge as easily as you did before. Probably a pretty fair way to nerf this super rather than take away all the fun stuff that it can do. One thing that I think is interesting about it actually is that I do think that the strong characters are all mostly the same. I still think these two are two of the best characters in the game, and I think Rashid and Guile are like in my front running for two strongest characters in the game. These three characters plus Ed plus Ken, I don't think a lot of their position has probably changed too much. A lot of characters got a lot better. Aki got better this patch. Zangief is really good in this patch still. He's basically the same. JP, he's basically the same. He got slightly better, right? DJ got buffs, which are pretty credible. Jerry got buffs that seem really nice. Like Kim got buffs that seem really nice. Like Chun-Li got buffs that seem really good, right? Like Luke got buffs that seem really good. Ryu got buffs that seem incredibly nice. Jamie got a lot of buffs too. Who is the weakest in the game now, right? Like basically all of the weak characters got buffed. Honda got lots of good stuff. I don't think he was the worst character before anyway, but like, do you guys watch Honda? Like if you look at him, I feel like he does so much stuff that just looks good, but I can't tell. Is he actually bad? Is it that like no top players are committing to him because they just don't want to play him? I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Jamie got pretty nice quality of life changes. Kimberly got huge changes. I think Kimberly is like way better. Yeah, Manon is also, I think everybody knows that she's got a lot of stuff. Is she top tier? Nah. But like, if you jump away from her, she deletes you. This character is clearly capable of killing you. Marissa's changes are nice, but she's still not a bad guess for a weak character. I don't think they want her to be good. They're worried about like what the game would be like if this character is just one-shotting everybody over and over. Yeah, Terry's a lot better. I think his changes are really nice. It gives him like a good drive rush button to swing with, plus frames naturally off of it. It makes his heavy punch worth hitting. And heavy punch into heavy round wave being drive impact safe is like, you have to perfect parry that shit or you're gonna die. His offense is still fallible compared to characters who are better than him, who like just kill you and they don't give you the chance to like tap parry the round wave or challenge in the same way. Like if you think about challenging Terry's +1 versus challenging like Bison's evil knee, there's still a little difference, but his improvements are like massive. If Marissa is the weakest character in the game, isn't that wild? This character doesn't feel weak at all. Ryu in this version is so scary. Yeah, he... Oh. This shit is corrupting me. It's like the symbiote is invading my body. This move is evil. Yeah. He has so many ways to catch people mashing. He has so many combo routes. They changed this character to be really, really, really scary and really fun. I'm curious about this character. Do you guys think Ed will be one of the best characters in the game in like a month, 2 months, 3 months? Because I don't think a lot of people are going to want to drop him before Capcom Cup. But I think his nerfs are pretty severe. EX Blitz being -4, you didn't really use it on block outside of burnout that much anyway, right? It hurts your burnout pressure, but the crouching light kick one is the most brutal nerf, I think. It hurts his hit confirms, it hurts his poking, it hurts his defense. The crouching light kick change is brutal, especially when this man is walking around unscathed. Immediately after the patch, I saw, it was like Big Bird tweeting like, boy, these X players sure do got it good. Am I right, fellas? And I was like, bro, listen, you can't go outside right now. Who does Japan rate as top 2? Ed and Cammy. Who got hit the hardest? Ed and Cammy. Gotchun says, it's better for you not to say anything. This is all I needed to see. Twister 2 in theaters now. It's over. Bury your head in the sand and get out of there. Like, people are onto you, bro. I'm cool with them hitting Cammy hard, and I'm actually not that hurt about them hitting Ed, although I think he got hit slightly too hard. But these two characters kind of made it out pretty okay just after seeing what they did to these two. Like, they could have gone ham. Bison still does way too much damage. Akuma still, I fight against them and I'm like, all right, his back walk speed got to be slower now, right? I'll walk up, crouching medium kick, and it just whiffs. I'm like, dude, I can't hit him. He can still get away from everything. It's just these characters, these three and Guile, feel really, really strong. I feel like if I try to like put them on a list, it would be so hard to differentiate the power level between so many of these characters. The best characters are slightly weaker, besides Rashid and Guile, and then the rest of the cast got better.